Xbox. What am I gonna do with you, man? Oh my god. What's going on, guys? So, I know it's been a little while since I've made a video, but I literally had to come out of hibernation to make a video about this. Yesterday, Xbox, they just released that new walkthrough video, quote unquote, official next gen Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S walkthrough. And I watched it and I'm watching this thing like, you have got to be kidding me. You know, like, Xbox, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, the fact that they called it a next generation walkthrough, to me is almost like an insult, man. You know, because there was absolutely nothing next generation about that showcasing. But anyway, man, let's get into it, man. From the beginning, the games that they were showing on that presentation, none of them were new games. And the only new games that they did show, the terrible looking games that they had, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I don't even think they were actually playing it, but they did show it throughout the walkthrough. And then Dirt 5, you know. Both of those games to me look terrible, but anyway, they decided to show whatever those games or whatever, right? So right from the beginning, man, you know, they had nothing new to show. You know, no new games, nothing. The game that they showed, like, they actually demonstrated gameplay for, was Gears 5 and, like I said, Dirt 5. And look, man, Gears 5 is exactly the same game that it was when it came out a whole year ago in 2019. You know, a few extra frames, that's nice, but look, like I don't understand why people are getting so excited for a game that's been out for a freaking year, you know, with higher frames. Like, that to me doesn't make any sense, you know. But anyway, no new games. And then they started going into all of these features that the Xbox Series X had, you know, that are supposed to be quote unquote next generation, right? Dynamic themes, bro. You got to be kidding me, man. You know, when I was watching this, I was like, everything that they're showing me is literally available right now. Maybe not on the Xbox, you know, because the Xbox, you know, they're always a whole generation behind. But on the PlayStation 4, man, dynamic theme, and even on the PS3, they had dynamic themes to an extent, you know. I mean, I'm watching this presentation like what year are we in? You know, is this 2020? Because this cannot be 2020. This must be like what, 2005 or something, man? Like, come on. Dynamic themes is supposed to be a new next generation thing. The UI is exactly the same, you know, as the Xbox One X. And don't get me wrong, you know, they've put a lot of time and engineering into reworking the UI since the original Xbox One came out, and it looks completely different. So the fact that they wanted to hold on to the UI that they had, it's not bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad UI, but it's just like, you know, when you're talking about a next generation leap, you know, from one console generation to the next, the UI is exactly the same as what you have right now on the Xbox One X, you know, which to me is crazy. You know, there's an obvious difference between which console, you know, has the more next gen presentation than the other one. You know, the freaking remote play is available right now on PlayStation. Right now. Like, you could literally play all of your games on not only your computer, but your phone, or wherever remote play is compatible. So for them to talk about that being like a new feature for next generation, ridiculous. And remote play, I believe, has been around since, I want to say PS3, man. I might be wrong. It might have been the PS Vita, but I know it's been around for a long time by now. And then the whole thing with the share button and the controller, you know, I'm like, dude, this Xbox is literally a whole generation behind. A whole generation, man. The share button, the remote play, the freaking the UI, the dynamic themes, everything. You know, everything about this Xbox is, I can't even say that it's caught up, because caught up would be where the PS5 is currently. You know, the Xbox Series X is a generation behind. You know, it's a whole generation behind, and that is ridiculous to me. And then they showed this little demonstration of Subnautica. You know, they were demonstrating the quick resume feature, which, by the way, isn't that quick. And as they were playing this game, the game was literally loading in as this man was playing. I mean, and it wasn't even like little. It was like the game was literally loading in as he was playing. I can't, and I'm like, this is supposed to be next generation, man. The most powerful console, whatever, or, well, excuse me, sorry, the most powerful Xbox, you know, now. and this is what the Xbox is capable of. I don't even want to know how this thing is going to perform when they actually play some next generation games. You know, ridiculous, man. And then to top it all off, to me, you know, they were showing this proprietary memory card, the new the Seagate SSD memory card or whatever, and expandable storage and all that. I don't know, man. I was looking at this thing like, you have to be kidding me, man. Like, on top of all of these features, right, that are old at this point, they're literally a whole generation behind. They have a freaking memory card. A memory card. You know, like, what is this? The PlayStation 2? Bro, I thought 2002 was 18 years ago. You know what I mean? I don't even know what to say, man. This whole walkthrough was just so I don't even know, man. Disappointing is just not even the word to describe what this event was. It was just garbage, man. Just trash. Everything that they showed has been available on PlayStation for years. You know, remote play. You know, the dynamic themes, the freaking share button, all of this stuff, man. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? And this is supposed to be next generation. This whole walkthrough to me was laughable. You know, it was absolutely laughable. And I have no other way to describe this event other than it's laughable, you know. But anyway, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say, man. Just terrible. Xbox, what are you doing? But again, thanks for watching, guys. I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to say about this topic. It was a little bit ranty, but yeah, just make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the comment in the comment section, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.